Right there. Shoot as fast as you can as soon as you see that thing, right? Stand by.
Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it. Fuse like a magnet, lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird.
How's it going to YouTubers? This is your one and only Python Versus here. And if you hear little footsteps or anything like that in the background, it's just my little dog. He's been pretty much active. He tends to do this every time I tend to make a video. But today, guys, we're going to be pretty much doing a review, 1 year review pretty much on my FN 509 LS Edge. I'm going to be telling you pretty much all about her, pretty much how she's been treating me in the past year and a few months. So as you guys may know, I have been shooting this handgun pretty much consistently. I found a group of friends out there at the range that, you know, they've been training me up with her in terms of handguns, and she's been my dedicated handgun ever since. You know, whenever I go out and train and stuff, she's pretty much the one to take out. And like I said, this is gonna be a 1 year review, what I think of her, what I recommend. Pretty much, she is a competition gun, as you guys can see. You know, it screams competition. So, but it's one of those beautiful handguns that you just, you know, you gotta love. So, like I said, she treated me fairly well over this past year. Smooth shooting, no issues whatsoever. It took a bit for me getting used to in terms of the trigger. It's a flat trigger, and it took a bit. It took a while for me to get used to it. But overall, though, once you get used to it, super comfortable. Like it's just, you know, it's great. I believe that's the Apex trigger, if I'm not mistaken. Like I said, the magwell on her, it is. You know, it is just super fantastic. I love the fact that there's a magwell there. It made my reloads fairly easy when it comes to that. And even the magazines themselves, man. Like these magazines, let me see if the camera will pick it up. But these mags, man, they were freaking, you know, they got a little bit of weight to them. So when it comes to those reloads, you know, she falls out super easy. So far, the 509 LS Edge has been like pretty much the Ferrari staple of my handgun collection, pretty much. She's been great, you know. She's been fairly great. But I kind of want to go back to something much more simpler. You know, I want to go back to something that's not as decked out as the 509 LS Edge. Like I said, this is almost like, I wouldn't even say, yeah, this is almost like the porch of handguns, pretty much. And I want to go back to something that's doesn't have, you know, I'm going back pretty much to iron sights, going back to just regular mags, you know, no comp or anything like that, or, because like I said, man, this gun, it's prepped for competition. So it's just, you know, as my starter gun, yeah, this gun is great, and she will sit pretty much by my nightstand, so I will have this gun on my nightstand. And yeah, I'm not replacing her or anything like that. So don't think that this gun was bad or anything like that. This handgun is actually great. And if you ask me, hey, would you recommend this handgun to anybody? Yes, I would actually. I would recommend, you know, even if you're a beginner and stuff like that, this is a perfect handgun for you. Like I said, it treated me fairly well over the year. And I have no complaints whatsoever with her. Now, she did have a little bit of issue here and there in terms of the cold, but I don't think it was the gun's fault. I think it was actually my fault. The gloves that I had on at the time, they're very thick, so putting my gloves, you know, inside, you know, near the trigger and stuff like that, you know, trigger kind of froze up every time. But without the gloves, trigger was working fine. So I believe that's an error on my part. Other than that, I haven't had a hiccup with this. And to be honest, this gun, I think I cleaned it. You know, I took it for about 6-7 ranges, you know, and I haven't cleaned it whatsoever. So when it comes to reliability in terms of like, you know, oh, do you gotta clean your handgun every time? Now, yeah, I recommend you clean your handgun, especially, bro, you're gonna keep walking in my video shoots every time? Anyways, especially if, you know, you're gonna have this gun by your nightstand and stuff like that. Yes, I recommend you clean that weapon every single time because, like I said, it's one of those guns that you do not want to fail in case of an intruder or something breaks into your home. Now, don't get me wrong, this isn't the only gun I have, you know, near me at that time. But, you know, if it's going to sit by your nightstand, you might as well just have a clean gun by your nightstand and not something, you know, stupid dirty where you go to shoot, it locks up on you because of, you know, carbon and stuff like that. But like I said, man, this handgun has treated me fairly well, and it's pretty much my staple when it came to handguns. Because like I said, if you guys remember before, I'm not a handgun person. I despise shooting handguns, but this gun has brought me the joy of loving handguns again, and especially my crew. You know, my little squad friends over there that I be going to the range with. They know they've been treating me well in terms of, you know, how to shoot, how to grip a handgun, how to properly, you know, run drills with a handgun. They've been helping me out a lot, so I appreciate them for that. And but yeah, so that's pretty much it in terms of this handgun. I love it. I enjoy it. No issues whatsoever. After, I believe I have over like 3,000 rounds to this handgun, and she's been running fantastic, like with no issues at all. And like I said, I think I only cleaned this once, and that was for one of the videos on I think it was Gun Lube, if I'm not mistaken, just to do a review on their stuff. But other than that, man, it's like that was the only time I ever cleaned her. So I think she may be in need of a cleanup, and we'll see from there. But other than that, man, that's pretty much it. Stay tuned for the next video, because I'll be showing you guys the new handgun that I'll be rocking out, you know, in my ranges all the time now. I actually have it here, so stay tuned to that. She's gonna be pretty fun to shoot. So yeah, you guys already, you know, like I said before, I want to go back to some of the basics. You know, want to go back to something without optic and things like that. Now she will, don't get me wrong, I will freaking deck this gun out in the future and stuff like that. So don't expect me not to put a light or an optic on this soon. But you know, I will be running her bare bones just how she is right now. So stay tuned for that. And anyways, guys, I just want to give you guys an update on the 509 LS Edge. She's been the joy of my range time. So that's pretty much it. You know, guys, you guys take it easy, and I hope you guys enjoy your day. Be safe out there.
I can feel the
Stay
blood
dangerous.
creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I